Well, welcome back, guys. We are back with another installment of the Green Room session. This is the IDK Network 2 hour lunch break. I don't know, that's perfect. Shout out to Pre-Roll, shout out to the Smokehouse, shout out Jay Soldier, shout out Napalm, and shout out Jay Soldier one more time for being a beautiful host.
A
You're doing an
beautiful host.
amazing job with the artists and with us as well, just making transitions easily.
Well, aesthetically pleasing.
And still knocking out multiple shows in one day
Yeah.
and running shit. Give your flowers to that, man.
Hey.
But that's not why we're here. We're also here because of the amazing talent that's been coming in throughout the night and
Yes,
through
sir.
each event. Just real quick, I am Mario from the South Side, and I'm sitting with my host.
Draw with Zeus.
We're sitting with the beautiful Lynn,
Hi.
who just came off fresh off stage
She at the
with an
stage.
amazing performance. I
Thank you.
ran out there like I was here to see fucking Kendrick Lamar
Right.
live.
All
front
the
stage, bro.
808s, all that.
Yes, I'm a big 808 fan.
Okay.
Yeah, the energy was amazing out there.
Right.
So go ahead and give a little introduction for those that may have be new to you that have not heard you or met you before.
Well, I'm Lynn. I am from Birmingham, Alabama, but I live here in Killeen, Texas. But
Killeen,
just
okay.
back and forth between everywhere. I'm also a full-time college student at Texas Southern in Houston. So
Oh.
yeah.
So you busy too.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. I just started rapping like a year ago.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So,
okay.
yeah.
So you coming from Birmingham. What brought you from Birmingham to Texas?
My mom,
Okay.
just something new,
Yeah.
Want to live better, so we came to find better.
That's
Gotcha.
awesome. How long have you been here so far, Nelson?
About 5 years.
5 years. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, I still live in Killeen though.
Oh, yeah?
I live in Killeen.
Okay.
yeah. But I'm just
But
back
from
in.
from
Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah.
It's been 5 years now since you've
Yeah.
been out there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. And what have you always been had an interest in making music and writing and stuff like that, or is it something that's fairly new?
I would say I've always had an interest in it. I just never knew I was going to be the artist.
Right.
I would say I seen myself being a manager at first, and then when
Okay.
I got to high school, I took some production classes. When I got to college, I'm actually an entertainment recording management major.
Mhm.
So I'm going to school to learn the business, and I don't know. I went to school to learn the business, but I ended up being an artist. I had some friends that I met, and I seen them actually writing music, so I just challenged myself, and here we are now.
So you had a relationship with music just from a long time ago.
Before,
You already
yeah.
knew that you wanted to work in music.
I did. I just never thought I was gonna be the artist. I always
Okay.
had a voice. People always say I could sing. I
Yeah.
sing as well. I didn't
Okay.
showcase that tonight, but I do sing as well. I grew up with. I have a music past. I guess my dad is a rapper. My mom sung.
Okay.
Before she had me, so it's always just been in me.
It's in the
Gotcha.
DNA.
Yeah.
Right. So I know earlier you were talking about you said you're a full-time college student.
Yes.
So how do you balance that along with running back and forth from Killeen and performing? Like how do you balance? How do you juggle all that?
Man, that's the $1 million question.
Yeah.
Let me put you on the system game though.
Okay.
It's just you just gotta have a drive to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like long hours,
Right.
3-hour drives back and forth.
Yeah.
12-hour drives home, just visiting family, just
Ooh.
riding in the car.
Okay.
I record here in Austin. Shout out to Spitshine. Shout out to the mall. I
Okay.
record here in Austin. I drive an hour to record. So just riding in the car while I'm driving. I also work. So driving to work, riding, just
Yeah, the drive for it, the love for it.
yeah.
Ooh,
just
yeah.
You just gotta have a love for it.
Right.
Taking tests on the road and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta have a drive for it.
Yeah, of
Nothing's
course.
impossible. So
Right.
if you want it, you gonna get it.
Okay.
For
Okay.
sure.
So I know. So you're coming from Birmingham, or
Mhm.
originally from Birmingham to Texas. So
Yep.
has you moving to Texas, has that like kind of had any influence like on your musical taste, or like your musical influence, anything like that? Like has that affected your
Um,
artistry?
It definitely has. I want to say when I first started rapping, I was looking at some of like from an artist perspective, because I'm also a music connoisseur. Like I love music. Like aside
Okay.
from me being an artist, I can take myself out of being an artist and still participate as a fan.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, right.
So when I started rapping, I was of course looking at Megan Thee Stallion. We go to the same school. Shout out Megan Thee
Okay.
Stallion.
Shout out- shout out
Hey.
TSU.
I love the Stallion. But I was looking at, rappers like her, Nicki, just the more recent
Yeah.
rappers. So I want to say, yeah, it definitely has. But I also take, like from a fan aspect, I take a lot of inspiration from the real Deep South Memphis, Atlanta.
Okay.
The Lil Jon, the Project
Yeah,
Pat,
yeah.
Right.
the
Right.
Gangsta Boo, just everybody from the Deep South, really. That's just where it
Gotcha.
stems from.
Okay. Okay. So I know you got on with the pre-roll. You had submitted a live
Yep.
submission. Tell us about how that went. I know Jay Soldier had critiqued like all the musical submissions. How did that go for you?
Well, honestly, I didn't know anything about it.
Okay.
Shout out to my cousin Chris.
Okay.
He played a manager role right now.
Gotcha.
So he does a lot of manager stuff. So I
Yeah.
appreciate him for that. He just sent the flyer to me. He was like, submit your song or whatever.
Right.
So I'm like, cool. I emailed them the song, and
Yeah.
me and a bunch of people I know, they went live, and we just went in the live like spamming my name.
Okay.
They're like, oh, we see Lynn or whatever. So let's
Right.
play this song, and they played my song Slick Slide, out now on all platforms.
Okay.
They played my song Slick Slide, and it was a hit. They loved it.
Is that what
They
you
just
performed?
ate it up. Yeah, I
earlier?
performed. Yeah, it
Okay.
was in my set earlier.
Got it.
They just ate it up. They loved it, and then so now we here.
Gotcha.
Oh wow. Was this your has this been your first performance, or you had a performance? Because you started a year ago, right?
Yeah, I've had a couple, but I want to say I can still count on my fingers. Like this may have been my 4th or 5th.
Okay. And how was
So,
this
yeah.
one? How has it been? What has been the experience from when you first began? Because considering the fact that it's been only 1 year, when I
Yeah.
came out there and I saw you performing, it seemed like you had already been vetted,
Right.
and
Yeah.
it's like you
Like a
had
vet.
experience. Yeah.
Well, I want to say the very first time I performed, the crowd wasn't as big, so I want to say the nerves didn't hit me as much.
Okay.
I just knew that I had to treat it like it was 1,000, 20,000, 1,000,000 people out there.
Yeah.
Like I just, filled up a stadium. I had to treat it like that because you just never know when you're gonna blow. You never
Yeah.
know when you're gonna get a big time life opportunity. So,
Right.
the nerves still kind of hit me, but when I grabbed the mic, it's over with.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I've learned like just the little stuff like. I want to start like working the crowd, make sure you making eye contact, making sure you just being relatable through your actions and your music. So
Do you have influences as far as stage performance? Like, has there been anybody who caught your attention and was like, that's who you want to
stage
build off of?
performance. Who has a great stage presence that I've seen? Drake. Drake got a big stage,
Yeah.
presence.
Yeah.
Like he can
And
command.
that's how you treat it every time?
Yes, he can
That's
command
perfect.
thousands of people at one time. That's just amazing to me. So I
Gotcha.
just try to kind of just model after that to say, when people feel how comfortable you are, and when they hear the music, it just all come together.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's awesome. What were, aside from the one that you mentioned, what were the songs that you had on your set tonight?
I had Who the Hell. Okay, so the first and the last song, they're called Who the Hell is Lynn and Anthem. That was a sneak peek for y'all.
Okay.
Those songs are not out
Exclusive.
yet.
Okay, I was about to say,
Okay, right.
I'll need another name so
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
run that
yeah.
on the way home.
So yeah, those songs are not out yet, but I also performed Addict. That was the second song, I believe. Slick Slide, 360.
Okay.
Yeah, those 3 songs. Those songs are out on all platforms.
Okay. Well, just for those that are listening and watching, go ahead and give out your name on all socials and all streaming platforms.
Where
That way
can
they
we
can
find
find you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on Instagram, my name is actually on all platforms. My name is Lynn IAA. So Linnea, Lynn IAA. I wanted Lynn, but somebody already had it, so gotta improvise.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where y'all can find me. My music is also out on all platforms under Lynn. So yeah.
Okay. So I was gonna say, do you have, if you can say, do you have like any other shows coming down the pipeline? Any projects, EPs, anything you can talk about?
I'm working on my album right now.
Okay.
Your first official album?
Yes, my first
Okay.
official album. I put out a project last year, but it was just the EP. I didn't want to call it an album.
Yeah.
I wanted to wait until like a little more down the line to put out an album. I wanted it to be nice and thought out, and I just wanted to live life a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just being young, you just see so much every day, you go through so much every day. I just wanted it to be really relatable and just real and authentic, and I just wanted to go through a little bit more, so I'd been through a lot more, so
Right.
y'all gonna hear and see
Okay.
what I've been through.
Can't wait
So,
for
yeah.
that.
So
Got
this
a
album
project.
you working on, do you got a potential release date, or what you thinking?
Potentially, I can give you like a time frame. I'm trying to drop beginning
Still
of the
figuring
year.
it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But beginning of the year though.
Okay.
I'm
Gotcha.
gonna come out the first quarter swinging.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
This has been
y'all.
another installment of the Green Room Sessions. I don't know, that's perfect. The 2-hour lunch break, IDK Network. Shout out to Pre-Roll. Shout out Smokeout, Jay Soldier, Napalm,
Everybody.
performing, everybody. I am Mario from the South Side,
Trouble with Zeus.
and we're joined by,
Lynn.
and we're out.
We out.